Hello, my name is Yumiko Takeshima. I'm a principal dancer with Dresden Semperoper Ballett, and I'm also a designer for Yumiko dancewear. I started to think about this about 3 years ago, I have to say, whether I should set the date to retire or not. And more I think about it, I just can't decide. Well, I'm not very good making plans anyways in normal life, daily life. But I said to my director here one day that I hope you won't be surprised if I tell you that I'm going to quit tomorrow. And he said, no, you can't do that to me. He says, you have to tell me, maybe we can do some show for you. And I said, I don't think I can ever decide if I'm going to quit in 1 year or... I do have a hard time deciding that. But I know I would have to eventually. But maybe if I can slow down a little bit so that I'm not doing 8 hours a day anymore, maybe just really choose to dance, what to dance. That would be really nice. We'll see. Actually, there was a ballerina in Dutch National Ballet who used bits of it because she always had so much pain in her big toe that she put it around her big toe. And when I saw that, I thought, fantastic. I use it all over my toe then. So I just wrapped it around my toe and started dancing on Pointe with it. And at the beginning, it popped so much that it was really annoying that I could hear pop while I'm dancing. And I thought, ooh, maybe that's not good. But little by little, I start to discover a better brand for bubble wrap. There are some stronger brand that it doesn't pop all the time, or I don't even hear that it's popping. And when I start to wear it, it was actually amazing because I had no pain in my toe, which I never like to feel, my feet on the floor. And I also felt more secure jumping in the pointe shoes. It was weird. And also realized that it make my pointe shoes last really long time because basically sweat don't go through. So my pointe shoes stays good for almost, really embarrassing to say, but over the years, I wear some pointe shoes for 2 years, 3 years. And it's still good.
And you wear freeze, right?
Yeah, I wear freeze. Yeah, it's incredible. I wore 5 pairs of pointe shoes last season. It's actually really good. I save a lot of money for company. I don't take class.
Talk about that.
Well, I don't know since when, but for a long time I'm not very good in taking class. Also, I have to say that when I used to audition all over, everywhere, I auditioned so many companies trying to get a job. I never got a job because I couldn't do anything in class. I just can't, I don't know what it is, I can't function, I can't really do anything in class. And I realize it's perhaps better I do my own warm-up. But there are a lot of great teachers out there, and sometimes, yes, I like to be influenced, with what they're doing, what the latest technique is. So once in a while, I really like it, but I just can't seem to do it every day. And I also know in my body, I'm not very good with dancing too many hours. So I try to focus in shorter time, warm up really fast, and also try to really focus in short time rehearsals. So I don't keep repeating things over and over. That just try to think first before I do it, so I can do it. This is kind of method I have, I don't know since when. Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, I also teach classes when I'm on holiday, so I would hate to say don't take class, as a teacher, but I guess it's just a matter of knowing what you really need from the class It's very important to find the good teacher for yourself, and also where you're at the moment. If you have repertoire that's just crazy, I think you should just sort of choose, what you can do for the day and how you prepare yourself for the rehearsals. Yes, I think when you're young, it's very important that you do class in order to find the strength, but also to find your coordinations and to find your personality even, I think, just by doing, repeating. This is very important, I think. I cannot help talking about David Dawson. David Dawson used to be my partner as a dancer quite a lot in Dutch National Ballet. We danced everything together, and 2 years later he came back as a choreographer. And it was such an amazing meeting again, him being a choreographer, because at that point I was a little bit losing my passion as a dancer. Also getting sort of roles from Dutch National Ballet that were very spastic, dancing fast, jumping, turning, all this stuff that I kind of had enough of it. I wanted to do more romantic stuff, or I wanted to do some acting roles, and it was never given to me. And when David came as a choreographer, he made this very abstract ballet, but he didn't want me to jump, he didn't want me to turn, he just wanted me to be very basic, express something just purely about dancing from inside, but very physically. So nothing to do with your face expression, but physical expression. And he gave me some kind of new challenge. It was very eye-opening. So when I started to work with him, I found a second life in dance, I have to say. And more I work with him, he always expects me to be myself. So I always have to search who I am, which is really hard to know. I don't know who I am, or I don't know what I like. But if I don't show him what I feel at the moment through dancing, he doesn't even care. He just walks out. He says, oh, it's boring. I need to see what you want to do. I need to see who you are. And if you can't express it in front of me 200%, it's like I can't take you further. It's incredible working with this guy. And also, as a dancer, always expect you, not to be same as yesterday. Try something different on stage every time.